So I finally have EA access, which means I can record some new faces. Today I'm going to be showing you a few new faces that I've found and I haven't shown before. And I've also got some new icon faces to take a look at today as well. Make sure you share this video with a friend who's playing FIFA 19. Let's get to 500 likes, and if you're new around here and you want to see all the latest FIFA 19 faces, hit the subscribe button today and the notification bell, because this is the #1 place for player faces on YouTube. So the first new face comes out of the Chinese Super League, and his name is Bakambu. He is a striker, 27 years old, with an overall of 82, potential of 83, so nothing too exciting for career mode players, but he does play for Beijing Guan, which is a Chinese Super League team, and I do expect to see more Chinese Super League faces come out over the next few days as well. Now this one is a good one for career mode. Tammy Abraham has a new face now in FIFA 19. He plays for Chelsea at the moment. He has an overall of 74 and a potential of 85, and his value is 10 million euros. So very cheap. I think this guy would be good for those people looking to invest in career mode. He grows really well. We have another new face coming out of the Chinese Super League, and that is for Gaetan. He plays for Dalian Yifeng now. His overall is 82, his potential is 82, and he's 30 years old. So nothing too exciting for career mode people, but it is a new face coming out of the Chinese Super League as well. We have Lenglet now, who has a new face in FIFA 19. He plays for Barcelona. He's a centre-back, 23 years old. A very good career mode prospect. He starts at 82, but can grow to an 89, and his current value is 26.5 million euros. So this guy could be another one for your shortlist. He looks pretty promising. We have a new face for a guy called Base, I think. He's a centre-back, 30 years old, so nothing too exciting for career mode players. His overall is 76, his potential is 76 as well, and he plays for a French league team known as SM Cayenne. I probably said all that wrong, but you know my pronunciation by now. Next up, we have a player called McIntosh, who is a goalkeeper for Portland Timbers, which is an MLS side. He's 24 years old with an overall of 55 and a potential of 62, so pretty bad if you're looking to sign him for career mode, but yeah, he was one that we haven't seen before. Next up, we have another player from Portland Timbers, and that is a guy called Jeremy Ebobisse. I probably said it wrong, I made him sound Spanish, but he's an American, and he's a striker. He's 21 years old. His overall is 61, his potential is 72, which is not bad, but still nothing too exciting. And yeah, it looks like they've scanned a few of the reserves for the Portland Timbers this year. Next up, we have Rodney Wallace, who is a left midfielder for New York City FC. He's 30 years old, which means his overall and potential stays the same at 66. Now, if you're a career mode player, you should get excited for this one. Diego Rossi, who is a left winger for Los Angeles FC, is 20 years old, and he has an overall of 72, which is pretty humble, you know, but then it can grow to an 85. So his potential is 85, which is very, very nice, and he's only 6 million in the first season. So before he even grows, you can pick him up for 6 million euros, very cheap, and then it will grow to an 85 if you treat him well. So very exciting prospect there for career mode people. Next up is Ryan Schofield, who is a goalkeeper for Huddersfield. He's 18 years old, so he's probably one of the reserves, but he starts at a 56 overall and grows to a 76. So he does have 20 plus growth, which is good, but unfortunately his potential is not that high, so might not excite any of the career mode players, but still, they had to scan like half of the reserves for a lot of Premier League clubs, so that's why he's got a real face now. Also from Huddersfield is Goran Stankovic. He has a new face now. The guy is a centre-back, he's 22 years old, and his overall is 62, his potential is 75. Next up is Luca Bacchio from Dusseldorf, which is like a German club. He's a right midfielder, aged 20 years old, overall 70, and grows to a potential of 80, which is not bad. He was loaned from Watford, so I believe he got scanned at Watford. Next up, we have O'Shea, who plays for Exeter City. He is a centre-back. His overall is 59, his potential is 71. He's only 19, and I think he came from West Brom on a loan, so he was probably scanned at West Brom. Now, I can't remember if I showed this guy's face before, but I feel like I have, but it's not on my list of new faces yet. So, his name is Sola, he's from Valencia, and he's a right midfielder. His overall is 80, and his potential is 87, and his value is 21 million euros. So, this guy looks pretty good based on his potential. Yeah, so I don't know if I've showed him before, but it wasn't on my list, and I found him on the database, so I thought I'd show you. Now, I put this guy in one of my big faces videos, but I couldn't identify his name. But after checking the database, I found out his name is Hewelt, and he's a goalkeeper for Everton. He's 21 years old, and his overall is 61, but he can grow to a 74. Next up, we have a guy called Jacob Maddox, who is a centre attacking midfielder for Cheltenham Town. His age is 19, his overall is 59, but he can grow to a 78. Now, I believe this guy played for the Chelsea under-23s, so I think he got scanned while he was at Chelsea. So I don't think EA would have scanned Cheltenham Town because this one just seemed a little bit weird. So I did some research and I found out he played for Chelsea under-23. So I think he got scanned there. So we've already seen a few of the La Liga managers make their way into FIFA 19, but we have another one now that wasn't in the beta, and his name is Pellegrino, and he's the manager for CD Leganes, and this photo was put up by FIFA All-Stars on Twitter. Now we're going to move on to some icons faces. Now these icons are based in Ultimate Team only. I don't think you can get them outside of that, and I don't have actual recordings myself, so I had to borrow some photos from a YouTuber called Lasty, who actually put a video up on his channel as well. So make sure you go and check out his channel if you want Ultimate Team content. He's a bigger channel than mine, so you probably already know him. There are a few to take a look at today, so rather than me just talk over each one, I'm just going to put some music and you guys can take a look. I've put the Ultimate Team card that the face is based on there, so you can compare the stats and maybe even the real life image in the card versus the in-game photo as well. So just enjoy it, and then I'll probably end the video from there. So if you're new to the channel, you need to watch this one, 370 new faces added to FIFA 19. That goes over the new faces found in the FIFA 19 beta. So click the card right now, it'll take you to the video. So those were the new faces found at the moment that I haven't shown before. I will be recording the ones that came out of the beta as well, but at the moment I'm limited to 10 hours, so I have to play a tactical game on which videos I'm going to make first, because some do take longer to record. but I will be getting the Champions Edition on the 25th, which means I have 3 days early access to the full game where I can record for as long as I want. So make sure you stay tuned as always. Make sure you are subscribed and leave a comment if I missed any faces that I haven't shown yet that were found recently in EA Access, and then I will continue making videos throughout the week on those. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at Vapex Karma. Sometimes I post new information that comes out before I put it on YouTube, so just follow me there. And if you want to see more FIFA 19 videos, hit the thumbnail on your screen right now. If you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the icon underneath the thumbnail, and I'll see you next time.